Inside the walls of Black Eagle Maximum Security Prison, a convict known as Gray was living out his final days. Terminal stage cancer had sealed his fate, and doctors gave him no more than a month to live. Gray wasn't a hardened criminal. His story began with an act of self-defense. He had been protecting his wife from a drunken neighbor. But the fatal blow he delivered that night changed everything. The court didn't believe it was an accident, and he was sentenced to 12 years behind bars. His wife left him after just 1 year. His parents passed away before he could ever see them again. The only soul who had once waited for him was a German shepherd named Rex, a stray Gray had taken in as a puppy. As his end drew near, Gray made one final request. "Let me see Rex just once. I want to say goodbye." The prison warden, a tough man with 20 years of experience, surprised everyone by granting permission. He knew Gray wasn't trouble. He had kept to himself, worked in the prison library, and even saved a guard's life during a riot. Maybe just this once, kindness was deserved. The day of the meeting, Rex was brought in by volunteers. The dog was now 10 years old, a senior by shepherd standards. As the cell door creaked open, everyone expected an emotional reunion. But something strange happened. Instead of rushing to his owner, Rex bristled. He growled, uneasy and hesitant. He did not recognize the man before him. Gray reached out, his voice trembling. "Rex, it's me." But the dog shrank back. He whined and pressed against the volunteer as if seeking protection. The truth uncovered. The guard observing the scene frowned. He knew one thing: dogs never forget their people. So why didn't Rex recognize Gray? "When was the last time you saw him?" the guard asked. Gray lowered his head. "For years ago. Back then, my wife still wrote to tell me he was alive." The volunteer paled. "We took Rex from a shelter 6 months ago. His owner, your ex-wife, surrendered him. She told the shelter his owner had died." Gray clenched his fists. She hadn't even told the dog the truth. The moment of recognition. Everyone assumed the meeting had failed. But then Rex hesitated. Slowly he inched toward Gray. He sniffed his hands, then his face. And suddenly he shuddered. His ears twitched. His tail, stiff with uncertainty, began to wag. And then recognition dawned in his eyes. A desperate, frantic whimper escaped him. He pressed his muzzle against Gray's chest, nuzzling and pawing at him as if to say, "I didn't know. You've changed so much. But it's you." Gray held him close, his shoulders shaking. Silent tears streamed down his face. He remembered, the guard whispered. The last gift. 2 days later, Gray passed away. But before he died, he made sure Rex would never be abandoned again. He signed the paperwork transferring Rex into a special canine therapy program for prisoners, giving him a new purpose, a new life. Now, Rex visits the very prison where he saw his owner for the last time. He helps inmates rediscover their humanity, offering comfort in a place where kindness is often scarce. And the guards say that whenever Rex passes cell 14, the one where Gray had lived, he always pauses for a moment. He stands still. His ears twitch. And then, softly, he whimpers, as if saying hello.